Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes when guys really play well.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Right back to the well. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll give it to the back. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Wide open downfield. Turning on the Jets. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
He leaves it with his back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, to give, looking for room. And this one will be stopped for no gain. This is a tough one. A 3rd and long from this part of the field. They can, though, pick up the first down. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Snags it! Bounds into the end zone for a touchdown.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that drive.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They go 83 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Tyson. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this.
Turning it on! Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. They'll run it from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. When they've got him looking one, now to pass. Under heat, he gets rid of it. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
And here comes the punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Hold and fired complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Bailey. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He's got the back in the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going for a big play downfield. He's got it down the left side. Put the clamps on that ball and strolled into the end zone for a touchdown.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, Dave. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Give to the back. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. From the gun, wants to pass. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Off the play fake on first down. Oh, he wants it all. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but 2nd down's coming up. Here's the handoff. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Pulls it in. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. New set of downs after the completion. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Brings up 2nd down. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Looking to fire. He's got it. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Past the 40. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
They'll give it to him again. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Running to the left. Makes it past the marker. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Fires to the wideout. Into the end zone for a touchdown.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half of the home team.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. And he's coming out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Setting up the screen. Nice move there. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Off the play fake. Finds his big tight end. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. To the ground to try to move the chains. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold on.
A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Caught in the backfield. It's Tyson. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker.
Hold on.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. So the defense will decline the penalty and bring up 4th down. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. The run from the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Bailey. It's on target and complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Here's a heat. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Rides the back on the option to give. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Punt is in the air. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops.
Will take over. First and 10.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Off play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Punt is on its way. Catches it at the 15. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there.
First and 10.
Looking to throw on first down. Fakes to grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. The short hands, it's Williamson. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Wants to go up top on first down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Firing deep. Got a man in the middle. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Looking to throw. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. Dead center perfect. Had to settle for the field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. On the move from inside his 5. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best atmospheres in football, and we've got a fun one from Greenville. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium.
Just about set to get this 2nd half underway. He'll bring it out. It's Tyson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Keeping it on the ground to open the 2nd half. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. They'll send the back in motion. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And here comes the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. To the air, it's Bailey. Bringing the heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. From the shotgun, the inside give. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. He'll pull it on the read. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with an impressive 16-yard run for the score. Looking for blockers. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Hand off from the shotgun. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Trying play action. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants to take the top off. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Kick is in the air. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. To the ground with the back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback on the keeper. There he goes. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats.
And that is picture perfect by this quarterback. Nice job running the option, seeing he's not covered. Nobody's taking him. They didn't play that responsibility, and he chews up yards and makes the huge play.
Huge play, puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. Makes the catch. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
To the air, it's Bowers. Nice throw, great catch, easy glide into the end zone for the touchdown.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and the score is 35-3. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williamson. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. He'll do it himself. That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll try to really get into this one. Cradles it at the 35. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Clock winds inside a minute to play here in the 3rd. Power football with the run. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. The pull and throw off the RPO. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him checked out. Lining up to convert 3rd down. Wants to throw. It's Bowers. They've got the screen set up. Good tackle there to stop him short of the 1st down. It'll bring up a big decision. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. They'll run for it. Creates a little room. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. They'll move the tight end. Gives it on the option. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. He wants it all. Snagged in the end zone. Velcro on the hands, and it's a touchdown.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. They marched 56 yards to the end zone, and they closed the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Leaves it with the back. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. After the miss on 3rd down, the punt team is on the field. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Breaks into the open. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The give to the tailback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Caught in the backfield, it's Montgomery. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Here comes the field goal unit. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. They go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one.
1st down for the
Montgomery. And that is how we will wrap this one up.